Imagine pressure building up inside your engine until it starts pushing oil out past the gaskets and seals, creating a messy and expensive leak. That is the nightmare scenario we're trying to avoid when we talk about the P051C code, which indicates the crankcase pressure sensor circuit is low. Your engine is a high-pressure environment, and even the bottom end, or crankcase, has fumes and pressure that need to be managed. The positive crankcase ventilation, or PCV system, is supposed to recycle these fumes back into the engine to be burned. The crankcase pressure sensor is the watchdog that tells the computer if the pressure is right. When this code pops up, the voltage signal from that sensor has dropped too low. You might smell raw fuel, see black smoke, or notice sludge building up in your oil. Speaking of sludge, that is actually one of the biggest killers of these sensors. If you've been skipping oil changes or waiting too long between them, moisture and oil mix to form a thick goo that blocks the sensor and ruins the reading. So your first move is not to grab a wrench, but to grab the oil cap, open it up, and look underneath. If you see a thick, milky, or tar-like substance, you have a sludge problem. I personally recommend changing conventional oil every 5,000 kilometers and synthetic every 8,000 kilometers to avoid this exact issue. If the oil looks clean, check the PCV valve and the hoses. A cracked or disconnected hose can throw off the pressure readings immediately. If the plumbing is intact, locate the sensor, which is usually right on the engine block. Because it is sitting in a spot that gets very hot and vibrates a lot, the connector can vibrate loose or the wires can crack. Disconnect it and check for oil residue on the pins, which causes a bad connection. If you have a multimeter, you can test the sensor against the manufacturer specs, but often simply cleaning the connector or fixing a visible wire break solves the problem. Do not ignore this one, because unmanaged crankcase pressure can blow out your main seals, turning a simple sensor swap into a major engine repair.